Hey, what's up? This is Gable, and today I'm going to be reacting to another scuba diving accident. In this case, there were no fatalities, but it's pretty interesting. This one, haven't seen it the whole way. I just saw the beginning, and I kind of know what's going to happen based on, hey, experience. This dive is in Sipadan Island in Malaysia. I've never been in Malaysia diving. I've been in Malaysia, but not diving. And the way that this is being described is the down current happened a few minutes into our drift dive. You will hear my diving instructor ringing the bell. Interesting. I don't know what bell. I mean, maybe it's the tank to call my attention. He was signaling for me to swim upwards, but I told him I couldn't in sign language, of course. I was too tired and the current was just too strong. This is super common. You'll see in the view that I was actually close enough to the reef, but I was moving too fast downward that I couldn't hold to a rock or coral. Okay. I also got scared because I might hurt myself if I tried to grab a hold onto something. This is actually pretty common. Sometimes I've been in drift dives where potentially there's a wreck and you're going towards the wreck very, very hard, and you can actually hurt yourself by bashing something. So yeah, completely. I mean, this is completely real what we're talking about here. Okay. Because I was already struggling and in the verge of panicking underwater, my instructor and the local dive master came to my rescue. Okay, so one of the things that happens here is sometimes we tend to claim that people that go into panic attack are beginners, but in many cases, it's just people with experience that end up truly exhausted based on the dive itself. So just have a look at the dive here. Okay, cool. So right now, proper current, I mean, drift dive, you can see the fish is moving, they're having kind of fun. They're kind of like mocking around and playing around makes you tired. Okay, look at this, it's looping here. So that's going to be part of the exhaustion for sure, okay? And hey, diving is supposed to be fun, so I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, beautiful buoyancy, so I mean, it's like perfectly fine. They're not brand new beginners. You can tell very quickly. But seems to be kind of like a bit of a rough dive. People are swimming pretty hard. Okay, current was getting stronger and stronger, so you can actually see that. And they seem a little bit deep right now, potentially, I don't know, 18 meters, 20, I don't know. You see those fishes moving, and as you can see, as soon as you see the fishes moving, and you see the other diver in the corner there, let me see if I can move my screen a little bit. You see the other diver there that was trying to like swim a bit harder, and boom, this is the kind of movement. Okay, so bell ring and the instructor trying to cut the attention, but they're going fast here. Oh wow, this is going pretty fast. It seems to me this is not controlled swimming, this is like just being taken by the current. Oh crap. Okay, in deep trouble. Yeah, I mean, okay, so the question is, this is kind of like a difficult situation because what do you do? Do you go, okay, look, let's try to calm down, let's try to hold something. But to be honest, some currents in some drift dives are so strong that you're not going to be able to do it. Now, important to understand is this is an island. And when you're doing diving in islands in Southeast Asia and sometimes in the Pacific, more like in the Pacific, the depth is going to be unlimited. So potentially you were doing this in a place like Taveuni in Thailand, sorry, in Fiji. The drop will be 100 meters, 200 meters. So if there's a current taking you down, it's kind of like, it's super, super scary. Okay, so going there, they're doing an effort. Dive master to the rescue comes here to, I guess, grab them. That's what I will do. Or even potentially attach them with a reel that I know that's not part of any instructor manual. Grab your diver, but there you go. Hold, I mean, at least hold something, recover a bit of the breath. And in the worst case scenario, just try to pop up. I mean, by popping up means going all the way up. So, okay, you can see almost like you're crawling there. Look at the divers there. Let's go a little bit back here. It's like these guys are holding tight. They're like, oh my God, this is... It's almost like hurting them. And you can see they're barely moving. They're like holding. Checking if my camera was recording. I love it. It's like I may die, but my camera is recording. Kudos. This is not such a big deal, this emergency. Oh, holding through. What are they holding through there? Okay, and then, okay, they're going so fast. You can see how it's almost like pushing them. They're barely going sideways. Going sideways, that is the best thing out. So that is the person. There's a second camera here. And as you can see how it's completely disappearing from the group. The other diver seems to be the dive master there in the corner, is kind of like saying, is this person okay? Yeah, these are the kind of things that is completely uncontrolled. And in many cases, look, it's very difficult for a dive master to be able to control this kind of movement like that. I mean, this is the autonomy of the diver itself. And that's why there's some dives that you shouldn't be doing with beginners. Look, they say do not hold marine life. In this case, screw it. Hold whatever you can hold. What's going to be very likely in these kind of dives is that all your divers end up popping up in different places because, it's impossible as a dive instructor, dive master, to keep them all tied when they cannot even control, their own dive based on that current. Look, they're barely managing there. It's like hold tight and don't move. Yeah, I had the camera with the 2 GoPros, fancy setup. Oh no, it's not GoPros, they're lights. Selfie. I may not be able to make it. Okay, it's funny. Look, overall, overall they're doing well. Overall they did what they had to do. I don't think it's like a scuba diving accident. I think it's a good documenting of something that happens regularly when there's a lot of current. And look, it looks messy because the camera is moving around, but it seems to me it was completely controlled. No one ended up going extremely deep. The problem is that you never know how deep the current is going to go. I have never heard of a diver that is being sunk into, currents, but I guess that is a gamble here. So yeah, overall, nice documenting of a drift dive with a very naughty current, and they did well, and I guess they're here to tell the story. So yeah, if you like this video, let me know what you think. Have you been in a current like this before? This is not very, unusual for a place like this. So I'm pretty sure they kind of knew this was going to happen. I don't think it was completely by surprise. So yeah, that's likely be like diving in Malaysia, and in some places of the Pacific, this would be pretty common. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, I will see you in the next days with another scuba diving video. Maybe more dramatic than this one. This one was a bit vanilla. I'll see you soon. Bye.